Remember what this is, bro? How's your hands? There you are. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Are you rolling, bro, by the way? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're rolling. That's it. We're sweet. We're in, bro. We're in.
We're good.
Bro, do you miss it at all?
What? Oh, football?
Yeah? Come on.
Nah.
Come on.
I enjoy being a fan. Hell no. It's a lot of preparation, man. From that standpoint, like, that's what I don't miss.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, realistically, I don't miss it. Because I know what has to come with it. Like, you got to put in the time and the work to prepare to get on the field. But I'll be sore, bro. I'll be banged up if I play the game.
Bro, we're about to start camp soon. What does camp look like?
For the Rams, it's pretty simple. It's different for every team though. Like what?
The
Rams
Falcons and the Rams. What would it be?
I don't know. It just depends on your coach and like the culture. You know, like McVay's pretty chill. He take care of his vets and not really like that old school mentality where it's like run, like very efficient. I would say very efficient. So it's pretty chill. Obviously, I think that I'm not sure. We did camp in LA, which was down in like Irvine. So it's probably about 10 degrees cooler. Yeah. Which is a lot better. Oh, you get that ocean breeze a little bit. But I'm trying to remember. I can't even remember. It's like an acclimation period where you kind of you build up to like wear the pads and stuff like that. Yeah. And
what kind of conditioning drills you guys do? Because I want to see, like, obviously, coming from the world of rugby league, I want to see if there's a bit of similarities with what we do with what you guys do.
No conditioning.
Really?
I mean, maybe after practice, but I feel like that's more if we don't look the par in practice or if it's just a very undisciplined practice.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we just do like some, whoa, no. What's the field?
Well, how far is that? Is that a full field distance, though?
I think. So, basically, we'll just go, like, side to side. Like,
shuttles.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, 4 or 5 times, but not, like, timed or anything. I'll say this. From the pros, it's totally different. Like, they expect you to pretty much come in already in shape. Yeah. Unlike university and college level, it's like everything is there, right?
Yeah.
Which here... Like I said, I only played for the Rams and I played for the Falcons for a year, which was the COVID year, so we didn't really have too much of an off season. So, like I said, everybody's program is pretty different.
Yeah, of course.
But they expect you to, you're a professional, so you're supposed to already come back in shape. Oh, I'm lying. It is a conditioning test. Yeah. I forgot. I totally forgot. It's definitely a conditioning test.
I was going to say.
It's a conditioning test.
Have you done the yo-yo test before, yo-yo, where it's like, I think it's 20 and back, and the levels go higher and higher?
Nah. So ours used to be just like 100 meters or something. Maybe like 4 times, and then you do like 20 and back.
Yeah.
And then you'll do like 5 back, 10 back, 15 back, like 6 times. But you just got to do that day. That's just like the first day. You just come up. But yeah, it's not bad at all. Like,
What about your transition into the NFL when you went from Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So from Georgia to here, was there a big gap? Did you find?
Big gap.
Were you ready?
Like on the field wise?
Yeah, mix it amongst the bigger boys. Like, did you feel like, it was like a smooth transition, or did you feel like it was a bit of a shock your first season?
I feel like it was kind of smooth. I was coming off of an ACL from college to the pros, so I kind of had it not easy. Like, I still had to work myself to get back, but I wasn't doing like the team drills and stuff like that. So by the time that I was ready, it was already season, and once season comes, it's kind of more dialed back because it's like week to week, right? Just the preparation, and then guys be all messed up. You just kind of got to get ready for, some days you can't even walk. You just got to get ready for, the next game. So
100%.
It took like a couple of games though for it like slow down, but for me, man, honestly, I'm a running back, so it's either like the O-line gonna block for me or they not. Or I got to make a couple of people miss, but
yeah.
my job relies on everybody else. The receivers doing their blocking and the O-line blocking. Like, yeah, we can be real good, but we still gotta have like O-line to block.
Of course.
So, yeah, it's like it's the hold there or not. That part was easy. It was more like the pass protection and all that stuff. But nothing is harder than college, though. I'll go ahead and say that. Just from the preparation and everything.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like, that's all you do all day, every day. It might be different now because they have the NIL stuff, you get paid, but like the working out and stuff like that, NFL has nothing on college workouts.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, it's
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, it's a real deal.
Hey, can I talk to you about the day that the draft came?
Mm-hmm.
What's your mindset with that? Like, did you expect to go 10th overall? Like, do you feel pressure going into the draft? I know you back yourself. You had a really good college career, but
that's how to put it like that. So it was in Chicago. Where the draft for me was in Chicago. It used to be in New York. Now they switch it up.
Okay.
So it was in Chicago. I was happy to go to Chicago because I'd never been to Chicago, and I always wanted to go to Chicago. I had a skyline on my computer of Chicago, so it was super cool. A dope experience for me. Nah, I didn't expect to go 10, but it is a long process, though. You just sit there for I think it's 15 minutes each pick.
Yeah.
And it's kind of boring, honestly. And then they make you do a lot of stuff during the draft week, which it's terrible.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, I'm kind of glad I went because I was with my family, but in an ideal situation, I would have just had it at a house or something like that. But I didn't even have no house, so yeah, I just went to Chicago. But it was good. But everybody's super nervous. Everybody's nervous. Everybody's quiet. They're just I don't know. I was just chilling and joking, and you just kind of just ready for your phone to ring. Honestly, you just ready for your phone to ring.
Did you have a team in mind that you would? Oh, everyone has a preference.
No, but I'll give you a story.
Yes.
Oh wait, a team in mind?
Yeah,
shit. Yeah, I went Miami, San Diego, because they was at the Chargers was in San Diego at that time. I'm thinking of good weather cities though, and vibes and stuff like that. All right, I'll give you a story though.
No.
So I think it's pick 7 or 8 at the time. And the Falcons was up. And someone called my phone from a 404 number. That's their area code. Man, it was my homeboy. It was it was one of my friends from back home. I cussed them out man, don't ever call me, had me all excited. And then a pick or two later, that's when my agent told me the Rams. But I thought he was lying. Cause I hear a lot of stories all the time from people that be just teams that call them and they say oh, we're gonna get you, and then 7 rounds go by, they never even got. So I just kind of, I don't know. I just was I guess once they call my phone, that's when I really believe it. But until then, I'ma just sit here and just
kick back.
Just really, just wait around. But I do feel bad for the guys that go and don't get picked the first day. Yeah. Just it's a lot of emotions. You already kind of projected to go, and you pretty much just wasted what's the draft 5 hours long? You just sit there
5 hours?
It's 5-6 hours. It's shorter now. Yeah, it used to be 15 minutes every pick. It's 10 minutes now. But yeah, then some guys, then they expect you to be a good sport and come back the next day and stuff like that. Some people be fuck this, I'm gone.
Yeah.
But I had a good time. Well,
Who was in your class? Who was in your? Oh, what happened?
Man, because you got to get on a damn plane at 5 in the morning the next day.
I've been doing that this whole trip, brother.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm a 12 p.m., 1 p.m. Fly guy. Who was in my draft class? Jameis Winston, number 1 overall, Mr. W himself. He's killing it right now with Fox and FIFA
He's doing really well.
Yeah. Jameis, Leonard Williams, he just won the Super Bowl with Seattle. Stephon Diggs.
Wow. Was 16 your rookie season? Was it 16 or
15?
15, yeah. So I'll tell you a story. So me and the boys, we used to have a fantasy team in my team. We have our fantasy league, sorry. And one of the boys I used to drive to training with, he used to always rock up with a Todd Gurley jersey in the car. And he was never, ever, ever a Rams supporter. The guy's the biggest bandwagon supporter ever. And I mean, I used to give him so much shit for wearing your jersey. I'm like, bro, you don't know nothing about him. Anyway, you became his favourite player. Rams became his favourite team. And that's how I kind of came accustomed to the Rams. And how
that's funny. So he's a Rams fan to this day?
Now, to this day.
Oh,
to this day.
Well, that's the dope part about fantasy, though. Like, I feel like before it used to be, I mean, obviously fantasy's been around for a long time, but now it's, used to just be so like Ramsed out or whoever, whatever team that you support. But you get somebody on fantasy and they go crazy for you. It's like you don't have a choice but to just start being a fan of that individual player. And you never know what happens. They might end up going to your favorite team, or we go from team to team so much. It's just hard to support like one single player.
Did you ever get like direct messages from fans?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh man, that just pisses me off,
all the time.
man.
All the time.
That was the one thing that pissed me off. You cost my bet. You cost my multi, man. Oh fucking hell.
Oh man, I got a crazy another funny story. So it's been a couple times, probably like 7-8 times where if I could have scored and I've like just went down. And then I was in Atlanta one time, and I scored accidentally.
I remember.
But they blame me for losing the game. I played defense.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like,
did they actually blame you for that?
No. Like the fans and stuff do.
That's
how like bad we was, because they got so excited when I scored because they knew we were so terrible that they was gonna score.
How far out were you from the end zone? I can't remember. You weren't that far out, were you?
Nah, I was probably
10 yards maybe.
Probably like 5 or 10.
Oh, yeah.
My initial thinking was just like, get the ball, always protect myself. And then by the time I looked up, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, we wasn't going to the playoffs anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of glad I did take the touchdown. If I would have took the other ones, I probably would have had like 10 more in my career. But nah, it's been good though. How you enjoying LA so far?
Brother, it's been my favorite city by far. Like everyone's agreed. Like we love New York, we love Dallas. Vancouver was cool, but LA's just
ain't
got
nothing
everything,
like LA,
man.
You ain't got to worry about no rain or nothing either.
Really, no rain?
No, it don't rain here. No, it never rains in Southern California. If it does, like January or February, maybe. Let's put it like this: rain 10 to 15 days out of the year. And that's max.
Nah, that's with Sydney, man, we get a lot of rain in our summer months, man. It's torture. Did you like Sydney when you came out?
I did.
When you said it was my favorite place, I was like, wow.
Well, it is. I like Sydney. I like Melbourne too. I like Toddy's. I think it was Toddy's.
Italian? Yeah.
Bro, I think when I had that lamb ragu.
Yes.
And I, hit up Mimi's and all the spots. The path, the pavilion.
Coogee Pav,
Coogee Pav.
Coogee Pav.
But so if I was to live anywhere though, I would probably live in like Brisbane.
Oh, it's a bit more laid
Brisbane,
back.
Gold Coast, laid back, and then just weekend and.
Has it ever crossed your mind to move?
Oh yeah.
It has.
Yeah, I should have been did that, Jane. Honestly.
What's the missus think? Has she been out there?
Nope, she hasn't been. She hasn't been.
So she just trusts your judgment. Hey, if you up and leave, babe, we're moving here.
She wouldn't. Nah, she would not. She wouldn't come to no damn Australia. Cause it's just so far.
Exactly.
Like for me, I don't care. It's never been like you say a homesick. Even from me going to Georgia from North Carolina, like it was never a question about me like I'm gonna miss home or I need to be far away from home. I was like,
Well, how's your rugby league knowledge so far? Have you kept up to date with the game or not really? Be honest.
I haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't kept up.
We played Vegas, right? I don't know if you knew this, but we played 2 regular season games in Vegas at the start of every season for the last 5 years because we've got to deal with the government there.
It's 2? I thought it was more. Oh, the women play 2.
No, but they axed that because it was just too long in the day. So
the women was good though. They was killing it.
Yeah.
Who did they play against?
They played against England. They smacked
yes,
them in,
yes.
They put 80 points on them. It was a
I
bloodbath.
forgot my girl name. She's a beast though. Fuck.
But yeah, so they stopped doing that, and 2 NRL games, 1 Super League game, which is the English competition. And man, I went out in February, and man, it was.
So you was there this February?
Oh yeah, it was.
I think I had something to do. I didn't make it this February, but I was there the year before that.
Yeah, it was a big week, brother. Vegas got the best of me.
They still got it right for about 2 more years.
2 more years.
I got you.
We're gonna be out there again.
Yeah, I gotta come back out there then, man. Because it's like the end of February, early March or something like that.
Exactly right. Did you go to any games when you were in town in Sydney? You didn't, because it was summer.
Nah, it was always it's always during y'all break or like camp was about to start up. Yeah.
What do you call it? Preseason or camp?
Preseason.
Yeah.
Camp, preseason's all the same shit.
Same shit
to me. Yeah. Yeah, I had went to.
Well, speaking of LA, like we've been doing heaps of shit, right? And we're walking past the Roxy, and we saw YG was performing.
Yes,
I was gonna say, I was telling the boys, I'm like, let's go, man. Let's just get a ticket. Let's go down.
Yeah, if that was one thing you should have hit me on, is that one. But when was this? Thursday or Friday?
21st. What's the date today? Two
nights
nights ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I was out of it. I was chilling.
That would have been on Father's Day, wasn't it? Here? Was it Father's Day here?
Yeah, that was. So he
It
did.
was.
I thought he was doing the Roxy on Friday. Okay, so but we could have went on Friday or Thursday. It was either Friday or Saturday. He had his listening party. He did his listening party. Then he had a listening party the day before, and then he had the Roxy. He's been all over. He was in Vegas. He's been moving around. But that's my neighbor.
He's your neighbor?
No, like my neighbor.
Oh, no way.
No, like
that was my next question. How
like
are you?
right there, my neighbor. Like that building, like my neighbor. You
Is
know how
that-
when people say like
Yeah,
with neighbors, like
it's like.
literally my neighbor. But we don't see each other like that because we be gone all the time.
Are you guys homeboys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How did that relationship start?
So if it's so funny, cause so if you look at my Instagram name is TG400.
Yes.
His brand is 400.
Yes.
So when I was in high school, I used to listen to his music and stuff. And I was 2012, 2011.
Yeah.
You know, you making your social media
That's
handle.
when I think those 2 years is when he exploded.
Yeah,
When he first hit
and
the scene.
then, you know, that was the beginning of like Instagram.
What was his first song? Who do you love? Was it?
Well, he had the Tooted and Booted, but then he had the Who Do You Love with
Yeah.
Drake. I mean, he had a bunch of stuff, honestly. But anyway, I was making my handle. Because, you know, you like, this is my handle. It's going to be my handle forever.
Yeah.
And they was like, well, you listen to YG all the time, so just, like, say TG400. And it's just so crazy how he ended up, like, we becoming neighbors. That's my mans. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I go to his B-Day parties, his kids' parties. Like,
wow.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my neighbor. And then the neighborhood that we end up being in, I had went to one of his birthday parties, and that's how I found out. So I ended up buying over there as well too. But yeah, good dude though, good dude, man. So
I find a lot of people respect you. I've noticed, man. Like, you got a documentary out as well?
yeah,
Is that right?
I did one. When did I do one? I think 2020, kind of 2020.
How can we watch that?
It's on. I can send it to you. I think it's on. It should be on identify.com. So identify. I had to look it up. It's been a minute. It's 2020.
He was in it, right?
www.
I think that's where I saw the YG stuff.
Yeah, so he did a song for me.
That's
he did a song
right.
for me,
Yes.
So my buddy Jamie, and that you met with me down in Australia, he kind of ran. He actually produced and ran point on all of that.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, with our partners over at Identify when they did that, and my guy Marcus Miles, he's a producer. He does a lot of producing and unscripted TV shows and scripted and movies and stuff like that. So he kind of wanted to do something dope. Obviously, we were gonna do it 2020. Obviously, that was end up like the beginning of the COVID year, and then I end up leaving LA to the Rams, and then I went to Atlanta. So, you know, it would have been cool like to be able to do it out here, but we kind of like the concept of it. We wanted to was like, all right, how can we play it off like the transition, like he's leaving LA and then he's kind of going back home to Georgia where I went to school.
Yeah.
And then just kind of wanted to get like a couple of episodes with my family. Obviously, you know, me in LA, me training, Did an episode with Julio, Wiz Khalifa, Cedric the Entertainer, Anthony Anderson. So that was cool. It was like
That's
some
awesome.
dope content to be able to like put out there and then work with somebody that kind of like see the vision. So it's just been cool, man, to be able to be out here and meet a lot of people too, and had that love from LA and had that respect too, I would say.
Can I say something as well about Americans, man? Like, you guys are so much friendlier than us.
For real?
Oh, man, you guys are so much friendlier than us. Is that the first thing we noticed? Like, everyone's just super nice. Like, to the point, I'll just be in my elevator, my hotel. Someone will come in and spark a conversation with me, man. Like, that's my
That's
opinion.
because they hear them Australian accents.
That's
If that was a regular American, they'd be like, get this guy out of here.
Oh, good to know. Good to
Nah,
know.
you ain't even been to the South yet.
Oh, is that? What,
You get the Southern hospitality. That's what they call it.
Dallas is South, right? Is Dallas South?
Yeah. Yes and no.
Okay.
It depends who you ask. Texas is everything.
Right. Oh,
South,
yeah.
West.
Yeah, you get everything. True.
Literally everything. But like if you came, Texas is the South though. But if you came like Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, like we roll the red carpet out, like just give you that love.
Yeah.
You would think like, damn, this person knew me my whole life or something.
Well, I hope we did the same for you when you came to Australia.
Oh yeah. That's why I love it over there.
True or false? True or false? Did you tip when you were in Sydney, or did you not tip?
I can't remember.
Oh!
I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't.
Well, that's what this is. Been an argument for us. So, like, you know what? We've had some great service, and you know what? Justifiable. We will tip 100%.
Yeah.
But how
it's
we
crazy.
look at it, if you're a prick and you don't give us the time of day, and you make our stay unpleasant, I don't believe we need a tip.
Nah, you got to be careful too, because now you can't even pay without even like you got to press like 6 different things just to pay.
You can't avoid it.
You will go to. You go to just anywhere, somewhere you're not even supposed to be tipping. Like you don't even tip at these type of establishments, and they want to tip, and I'm like, but if you move too fast, like they'll have you like tipping. It's just crazy, man. But yeah, I mean, thankfully and gratefully, I'm blessed enough to be able to, help others out. So I just try not to. I don't even think about it.
Speaking of helping others, I read that Saquon was looking at exploring options to try and get the best out of himself for the next season. Did he? And he said he looked to you for motivation.
My God. Yeah, I didn't even know that I think his offensive coordinator, he came in with me in the draft.
You're wearing Philly colors too, far out.
Oh, I am. So his new offensive coordinator, which Philly had like 7 in the last 7 years, even though they've been good. So Sean Mannion, he actually got drafted with me to St. Louis, to the Rams.
No shit.
Now he's the offensive coordinator. I didn't even know that, but that's probably why he was just looking. But I always had a good respect and love Saquon and his game. I worked out with him a couple of times when I was playing back in like 2018, 2019, and he knows how the highs and lows of this lead.
Yeah.
From him having a phenomenal rookie season to, you put up such great numbers like your first year, you want to try to repeat that again, and then you might get banged up a little bit. So, and then obviously he had a crazy year 2 years ago, getting the Offensive Player of the Year. So. I think he just wants to get better. He loved the game. Like he really, really loved the game. But I think he's more of he just want to, pick people's ears. I'm sure I'm not like the only person he's talked to, like what's the point of me being able to be in a position I'm in if he can't reach out, and, vice versa for other guys that he looked up to as well. So
can I ask what you spoke about?
I mean, I always tell him, bro, like I said earlier, everything is going to revolve around that line. Like, I know you say, Quan, you're the man, but, like, they got the block, bro. They got the block. But then at the end of the day, too, you got to know the game plan, bro. You just had 2,000 yards. He has a good quarterback. I like Jalen Hurts, but, sometimes people might be iffy on him. So if the pass game hasn't been, too good, and the run game has, like, their game plan every game, which I've probably got used to. Every game is, hey, we're going to stop this guy, and we're going to make everybody else beat us. So it can get frustrating. And, you know, he wanted them touchdowns, though. Saquon wanted the touchdowns.
Don't we all?
He wanted the touchdowns. But I told him, only way you're going to get a touchdown is, obviously, offensive coordinator got to give you the ball inside the red zone. And then you just got to finish. But you're going to get the touches because receivers that like they don't know how to score inside the 5 or 10. They always get tackled. Tight ends always kind of get tackled too. So if he can just run him a duo play, it's first down, get a ball to him maybe 1 or 2 times, first down and maybe second, then he's gonna be all right. But as long as he stay healthy, he gonna be fine. He just looking for different ways to keep his foot on everybody's neck and just be attacking and still floors just like he did 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They write the running backs off or just everybody off. You can have a good season 1 year and then the next year, you trying to get back on the team. And it could be confusing for a lot of guys. So, I mean, he's still got a good situation going on in Philly. And they love him up there too. So, and he played at Penn State, so he's in the state of Pennsylvania. But I just always tell him, bro, just keep working hard, doing what you're doing, and just stay patient, honestly.
You think you boys get banged up more than the wide receivers? Of course.
Oh, yeah. Receivers just be sore from running all the time.
Yeah.
It depends what type of receiver you are, though. Because if you Puka, then you could be banged up all the time because he's just a big physical guy. Well, he's not even – is he big and physical? He play big and physical. That's the way he play.
Height? Is Puka our height roughly, or is he taller?
He probably like my height. He probably 6 feet. But you would have thought he was like the way he
6'2",
plays, though. But he
6'3".
plays like he don't play like how most receivers will play. Most receivers ain't really trying to get hit. They might go out of bounds. They ain't going in the middle, but most of his balls are like super contested as well too.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. He's catching in collision. I want to ask, like, when you were playing as well, like you were probably the cornerstone in the offense game. Mm-hmm. Was that because you were playing so well, or was that because the way McVay likes to run his kind of offense?
Yeah, I think both.
Yeah.
But I think specifically when I'm playing with Jared, like he wasn't, like I'm saying, younger. He was literally a year behind me. So I was drafted in 15. He was drafted in 16. But it's easy to just give a running ball the ball and just make plays instead of just, the quarterback it's a heavy load. It can be what you make it. You can get you a quarterback that just say, hey, hand this ball off or make these reads and stuff like that. So you kind of got to build to become like, the Drew Breeses, the Phillip Rivers, like the commanding guys. So I think based off of my rookie season and then just based off of O-line, we end up getting Andrew Whitworth. I think he was like year 15 from Cincinnati. They was kind of like writing him off. We had Roger Saffold, who was a beast. Austin Blythe, John Sullivan, Rob Haverstein. So we had some pretty good linemen, and we had some decent receivers as well, and we had some receivers that was gonna block. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it wasn't like we had the receiver that wasn't gonna block nobody. Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, Sammy Watkins, Brandon Cooks. Those guys were blocking as if they were O-linemen. Like when I got gifts. Like one of the years I got a gift, like I got Robert Woods a gift because he was literally in the box, like blocking safeties and linebackers and DNs, like stuff that he's not supposed to do.
I love that.
So it was really, really a team game. But I think I don't know. Yeah, probably because of my talent, they wanted me to be like a cornerstone of the offense. But, it's a passing lead too now. Yeah, so they going to pass the ball. But that's where you got. Just depends on, that week. If you got a DB, say if it's a corner, out and he's hurt, then why not go attack that corner that's hurt? If it's a D lineman or if it's an O lineman or if it's a linebacker that's down, then let's go attack the run. Like, kind of make it make sense, right?
Which knee did you injure?
Left. Yours left. Why everybody do?
Mine was
right?
Mine was right. Mine was a freak accident, but how was yours? How did you do yours?
I think I was just I think it was just a power play. And then I did like this, and then I seen the hole open back up, and then I just went down. I ain't hear nothing.
Was that the only time you've ever injured it?
Yeah. From like a standpoint of yeah, like I was done for the game. I did it in the game. You know, obviously I done it in like a game where it's just like, it just might just feel like super, super swollen. But I finished it. Yeah, I've like always finished the games and stuff like that. Maybe like one I didn't. I think I got hurt like right before the Super Bowl, and I had hurt my knee.
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, no. So
I noticed that.
I did. I hurt my knee.
Because everyone was saying, like, well, everyone was questioning why you weren't getting as many touches as you normally were.
So that one, I hurt my knee, but something came up. Like one of the backups came in, and he missed like a pass protection. So I'm like, fuck. You know, once they missed the pass protection, then I'm like, fuck, I got to get back in there and at least, like, if I can't run the ball, like, I at least got to, like, be in there blocking.
Yeah.
But you know how offense runs, like, you just start calling stuff. So I was able to finish the game off of adrenaline and stuff like that, but I was fucked after that. So I missed, like, the next probably, like, 4 weeks. But we didn't even play, like, the last game because we were already, like, clinched our spot. So that, and then I came back, and then we had a game, I think second round, because we had a bye week. Then we had the third game. Ain't really play too much that game, and then ain't play too much in the Super Bowl, and then shit, that was pretty much the season. But that was my longest time ever playing football too. Like, a lot of guys' longest time playing football. You play until February. Usually our season's over with the first week of January.
How did you handle retirement? You spoke about, like, you know, the highs and lows of you know, playing professional sport, but you had a meteoric, like a massive rise, bro, massive rise at such a young age. And then it all kind of like just ended, you know, out of your control too. How did you deal with that?
Oh, shit. I just traveled the world. I just started doing what I wanted to do.
When I speak to you, bro, like you sound content. Like you sound like you're grateful for the opportunity. I mean, it makes sense. You did have a great career. But at the same time, like, I would love to see it in a world where you kind of lived out a full career without having to stop prematurely.
No, for sure. I get what you're saying, but I'll say like this. It ain't never enough for humans, fans, ourselves, or whatever. I don't know. Like, even when I used to play, you know, my mom used to always be like, you don't have to play if you don't want to. And this was when I was, like, early on, obviously, like, my first year or two. And I'm like, I know that. But I think for me, just being, like, somewhat of a historian and then talking with other guys, like, I had good vets that went on and that got done. And when they got done, they told me, a lot of like guys that I knew, they was like, bro, you're gonna love it when you get done. Like, trust me. Cause at first you used to watch like Hard Knocks and stuff, and the people that get cut and stuff, you start feeling bad. And then once you get that, when you start living on the other side, where it's just like it just, I don't know.
So much time.
For me, it was more too like getting up in the morning and feeling good.
No,
like before, it used to just get up and you got to take 10 steps just to get
anti-inflammatories.
Yeah, like just little stuff like that. Obviously, being here in LA, I think that helped out a lot. If I was anywhere else, but I think that played a role too, because I was like, man, I am not finna go play. Like, I wasn't just gonna go play anywhere just to go play anywhere, like just because of football, you know, like. I don't know. I would have had to be like somewhere that I really wanted to do. But I don't know. I always appreciated my time, bro. And thankfully and gratefully, I was able to do it at a high level. But then also, like, you just look at it, you see like guys pass away all the time.
Yeah. Perspective.
That's all it was, bro. It was my perspective, like just being grateful and thankful. And I've talked to guys, bro, they played like 15 years and they still wanted to play. Like, they might have still like had a little bitterness, or I'm like, bro, if you upset about playing 15 years, then I don't know what it is. Like,
what's going to
fulfill you? So at that point, I definitely didn't want to do that. And I didn't want to be on like 8 different teams either.
No,
just like
that.
I mean, it would have been cool, but
Like when I see you, like I see Rams.
Yeah, I'm cool. Oh, I'll give you another one too. So my last year when I didn't play, I was still on my like Gatorade and my Nike deal. And what's so funny is I would have made more on those deals than if I would have played like on just like a minimum contract. So I was like, fuck this. Like, what am I gonna go bang my body up for if I could just make this money? Like,
well, that makes the decision easy.
Yeah, that makes
sense.
I mean, obviously it ended like the year after that, but still, I was just like, I'm cool. I was like, I always wanted to travel too, man. And I don't know, I just became a fan, and I don't know, everything's been good ever since. I didn't work out for about a year or two. Started look like, and then I'm like, all right, let me get myself back in some shape. So,
when you said you ran 5K, I was like, you ran 5K? I'm like, I can't picture that.
Well, I was trying to put it in what's the name. I did 4 miles, but whatever that is. So that would be like 4.5.
Roughly 5K, something like that.
5 is what? 3.5 is 3.1? I think it's 3.1. So whatever.
I used to hate long distance running.
I used to hate it too.
I was more sprint, short burst, bang, bang, bang.
Get it out the way.
The long distance stuff, the legs just build up with lactate, and I'm just like, oh.
I never in my life thought I would be running a mile.
Like, never. Brother, me either.
Well, that's what I used to thought I was doing something. I'd be like, be posting to my friends, got 1 mile in. I'm like, bro, that took 10 minutes to do. Like, you literally could have did 3 or 4 more. So I'll try to do like 4.
Yeah.
Maybe like once. Usually when the weather's good though. Yeah. Like when it get cold, I'm not out there. Like,
I'll take you for a guy to love his weights like me.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Sometimes
I just like the machine though. Sometimes I just like the machine. Go in there and just, I don't know what I be doing. I just like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, I'm gonna hit like 10 things and then I'm gone.
Yeah.
I do the Stairmaster and then I'm out of there.
I can imagine that. I don't know if you know this, but like I was telling the guys before, like in terms of storylines and careers, like me and you are very, very similar. Very, very similar. For example, I was at my first club, Panthers, which I'm very, very attached to. I was there for 9 years. Probably didn't end the way I hoped it did. It would. I pretty much, I don't know if you know this, but played the grand final. We lost, but at the same time, I was like, I knew something was going to happen with this club. We were heading in the right direction. I could feel something building. 2 days later, after the grand final, I'm still hungover at this point from the drinks after the game. I get a text about, can you come meet up for a coffee from my head coach? And I don't know if the time...
Wait, he wanted to see you after the season?
Yeah.
Y'all did like y'all exit meetings and stuff too?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought that's what I thought it was.
Okay.
But at the same time, I had a gut feeling. I had a bad feeling that it wasn't about that. And I remember heading to the meeting. I was speaking to one of the boys about it, and he's like, you're just in your own head, bro. It's just an exit meeting. Exactly what you just said.
Yeah, right. I've been in this league long enough.
Anyway, I rock up, and I see him sitting there with the GM, general manager of the club. And I'm like, this can't be good. This can't be good. Anyway, we sit down. It's all, just chit chat, small talk, and then they told me that they want to like pretty much trade me to a different team.
Okay.
That was my last year on my contract, and I was back-ended heavy, so it was the most money I was going to make in my career. And they had another player coming through the ranks, which was he was an 18-year-old. He was playing well, and I understood. But it was just how everything went down, which I kind of left feeling very bitter. Yeah. And
always be like,
did you
to a certain extent? But I'll put it like this: like at least I don't know how your meeting went when they went. I mean, you better than me because the season would have been over with, so I would have been like, fuck you guys. I don't want to see any of y'all until next season.
Well,
so you could have just called me. But I guess they gave you kind of that respect to like talk to you in person and then obviously potentially like tell you.
Well, that's what I respect, but at the same time, it doesn't
like
make it easy.
It don't. It comes with it, though. It comes with it.
How did you handle it?
So for me, I remember, I think Coach gave me a call. I ain't really sure. But also, too, like, the writing kind of was on the wall, too, like, the season before, like, me leaving. Because, you ain't getting the touches. Somebody get cut every year, you know what I'm saying? And I remember I did get a call saying, like, hey, looking at some options, like, would you want to go here or you go there? It was some places I was like, hell no, like, cut me. I never want to go there. And then when I did get cut, I had a conversation, but I didn't have no service in my neighborhood. Like, it was bad. Like, couldn't really hear too much what he was saying. Like, all I heard was like,
It's been great.
yeah, like that, and then it cut out for like 30 seconds. And it was like, yeah, we're gonna let you go. And then after that, it was just like, when it happened, it was kind of like a fresher breath air too, because like, all right, finally it's over. You know, like I ain't got to deal with, am I gonna get the ball? Am I not gonna get the ball or whatever? And for me, it's like, LA's still my home either way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm still probably gonna live here. I'm still just gonna keep my place here. And then it happened fast to the point where like the free agency part, because I ended up signing with Atlanta like a day later, you know? So I didn't really like get to enjoy it or anything like that. But I was super stoked and hyped just to say like, oh, I'm coming to play in Georgia, because I went to Georgia. And
like
then
a homecoming, that one.
Huh? Say that again.
It was like a homecoming almost.
Yeah. But and then I would just make like little jokes. So I made like jokes, like the movie Friday, I got fired. I was like, God damn it, how the hell you get fired on your day off?
You just reminded me. I remember your tweet. You're like,
and then, but they had owed me some money too. And then I was like, you know, joking around online too. I was like, all right, where my money at? You know, like tagging them like, I need my money now.
Do you say I got fired on my day off?
Yeah, like, look, always like that's how I grew up though. Always like cracking jokes, you know, like, don't take it too serious. And then, you know, just kind of just have fun with it. But I mean, for me, it's not like, not to say it like that, it's not like I was I was friends with them. Like, some people be friends with coaches and stuff like that. Like, they was never like mine. Not to say it like that. Like, I always appreciate everything they done for me. Without him, I wouldn't have, you know, been able to do my thing on the field like that. So, you know, in the grand scheme of things, always grateful and appreciative of that.
Yeah.
Same thing from the GM standpoint of drafting me. Same GM here that drafted me when I was in St. Louis. Different head coach, but the GM, obviously he chose me. Well, him and Fisher chose me, and he decided to extend my contract as well too, which he didn't have to do. So I am always grateful and appreciative of that as well too. So I definitely like made a little joke, and he's like, you know, good luck. And I was like, thanks for the money. I was like, appreciate it. Like, because that is another reason why I wasn't really super pressed to keep playing as well too. You know, try to like get that payday again, or like, I don't know. I ain't really like want to just keep chasing stuff, but and then just time went by. Like, I didn't go to any games or nothing like that, but I was watching football. Like, I stayed watching football when I got done. I still watch football.
Yeah,
I didn't really go too many games, and then we kind of. I mean, I've been back. I don't really come to the facility or anything like that. Usually when someone comes in town, you know, my guy came in town. You're really the reason that I did come.
Appreciate it, bro.
And then obviously you got people behind the scenes that works in like the Legends community. So it's kind of like it's their job role to like, you know,
Connect,
exactly.
Yeah.
So been able to do that with one of the ladies that work here. That's over there. I'm not gonna say her name, but I could. But well, maybe I give her. Does she want a shout out? So yeah, shout out to you know the Legends coordinator that handles things for me. So I think being able to kind of like have that relationship with her, and it's like she's like the mediator too. You know, so it's like cool. But
because when you're done, you still feel like, I don't know, how do I explain it? Like, you love the place and everything, but at the same time you don't want to. You still not feel.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie though. Like, when it was the off season for me too, it's like I would tell my teammates like, I don't even want to see you guys anymore. Like, you know, people be like, yo, what we doing this off season? I'm like, what are you doing this off season? I'm like, I just seen y'all for like 10 months. Like,
sweated with y'all, bled with y'all, get away from it.
Yeah. Like,
showered together. Oh, the rest.
Like, when we lost that Super Bowl, I was in the Dominican Republic like 2 days later. Like, me and the gang. Yeah, we was recovering all right.
Who was your funniest teammate? Any stories, any locker room stories you can share?
Funny teammates, my guy, William Hayes. He's from North Carolina. He went to Winston-Salem State, played for about 10 years. Played with the Titans, the Rams, and the Dolphins. So he was one of the guys that told me about, you know, post-career and when he was playing. he was one of my funniest. Will was just a fool. He was almost like the bully and like doing the hazing.
Banter.
Like, yeah,
Is that what he's called it? Hazing.
Yeah, it's not really like a thing now. And he wasn't really doing like the real hazing either. Like he would tape my helmet to like a seat or something, or like hide your stuff. Like before that, they filled one of the linebackers' cars up with crickets. A Tesla. This a Tesla in like 2015. No. This when Tesla took like a year to be made. They built sheds around all of the defensive backs' cars when they went to a trip. I lied to you not. They built sheds, so they had to get it like the sheds taken apart and get it like towed. But this was a time where our defensive line, I think they had like 60% of the salary cap. Wow. So like money wise, like you could not compete with them. So I would talk stuff, but I wouldn't talk like too much stuff.
Yeah, I get it. That stays
but he was my guy. He would have them stupid stink bombs too. You ever heard of them? Like them? Oh my gosh, they stink. He would have them in the facility, and this is exactly why we probably was sorry as hell. We was doing stuff like that, but we always like, even when we
no jokes in that.
Like even when you terrible in the NFL, you just kind of gotta find ways to just like. Bro, it's sports and still make it fun.
Yeah,
Or at the end of the day, it's like, hey, my assignment sheet, like, did we do our job? All right, that's all that matters. Because if not, you're going to drive your damn self crazy.
Well, do you guys compete with each other? Like, you got your offense, you got defense, you got special teams. Like, do you feel you guys are segregated within the team? Does it feel like that sometimes?
Yes and no. Yes and no from I posted a photo of, like, online flexing or whatever. And then one of the defensive guys was like, oh, so now you lift now, huh? But I started laughing because I'm like, bro, we never lift together. Sometimes we did team lifts, but I'm like, you was on defense, bro. You was never with me there, like, lifting.
Yeah.
We'll do, like, Gun Show Friday where we just, like, do a little quick pump. But I've always been a defensive player at heart, though. Like, I didn't even play running back until, like, my sophomore year in high school. But I've always...
Looks like it paid off.
Always, yeah. I've always, like, all my homies from college to NFL has, like, always been defensive guys, though. You know, like, it's just... I don't know. I just always had a connection with the defensive guys. The offensive guys are cool, too, but it's just, like... The O-linemen are just different. Not different, but, like... we probably ain't gonna hang out with each other too much. Maybe now, you know, I can't. All older, we got the families and stuff.
I just can't see that.
The quarterbacks, they don't need to be hanging around me anyway. And then, the receivers pretty cool, the tight ends. But I always made sure I, like, took care of the young guys, though. Yeah. You know, from that standpoint. Whether it was, like, Christmas, New Year, like, Thanksgiving, like, holidays. You know, if, like, they need somewhere to eat, like, my place is always, like, open. And from a standpoint, too, sadly, like, I knew... You know, you just know guys are going to get cut. So you just try to bring them in, show them love, get them massages. Just make it memorable for them for the 2-3 months that they do have because...
Because you were one of those boys before. You were one of those young guys.
Exactly. Yeah. But, like, knowing I'm going to make the team and, like, no matter what they do, they probably not going to make the team, sadly. It's just, you know, like, the harsh truth of it. So, like, I always just try to, like, I don't know, just show them love. Even on an off day, they'll be stuck in their hotel room. I'm just like, you know, come to the crib, bro, hang out, you know, chill, we eat. You know, that way you just don't feel like you're just in a hotel just not doing nothing, you know? So, just
it's never like ever, hand on heart, it's never ever crossed your mind to make a comeback?
Oh, nah.
Never, never, not even a little bit.
No, I don't have, I don't think I have the mental capacity to even, like, I don't even think I can tell myself to run 100%.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that.
Was it that bad? Like, what was the actual issue with the knee that forced you to retire?
Oh man, yup. So lot of inflammation, a lot of wear and tear. But not even that. Well, I ain't gonna lie. If I play, my knee will be fucked up.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
I'll be done after one game
I'm
for
with
sure.
You there, bro.
I'll be like, oh yeah, this was a bad idea. So one, you got to think of that. But then two, it's just like the preparation of just like
the grind. It's the grind.
It's more the grind
Yeah.
that starts when the season's over with more than during the season.
Yeah.
Because you got to prep yourself to get ready for, you got to prep yourself to get ready for the season. So, yeah. But thankfully and gratefully, I'm able to still work out and do my thing.
You sound content, brother. You sound content.
I can't complain. But nah, I never thought about
making a comeback.
No, it wouldn't even be a comeback.
I'm sure a lot of people would have
I'll put it like this. Well, you never know how football works because injuries does happen. So you could get that chance to do your thing, but
are you still ranked third on the all-time TD list? Is that right?
I'm not sure. They always got something.
I know. No, rushing TD.
We got
Derek's
CBA.
first.
Y'all got
second.
collective bargaining agreements.
Yes. Now we do.
So y'all just now getting them? Whatever. Either way, my last year was the new year on a collective bargaining agreement.
And is that when the pay rise goes up? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what collective bargaining agreement is for you guys?
Yes, correct.
Same thing with us. So ours is up.
I mean, we tweaked and fixed the little things, but I'll tell you one of the worst things that happened. I think personally that happened before it was this thing called practice squad. You got practice squad players and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with being practice squad. But now you can be year 15 on practice squad. Before you couldn't, I don't know what a year used to be like. After year 3, you couldn't be on practice squad. But now a team can just say anything. They could just say, hey, Josh, come on over here. We're going to sign you. We're going to bring you up next week. But we're going to put you on the practice squad first, and then after that. But once you there, and your shit ain't guaranteed. So if you really love football, go do that. But I love it, but not to that point, to the point where I'm just but like I said, it's football. It's always injuries too, so you might get the opportunity to play that next week or somebody can get hurt. Somebody can get hurt that don't have nothing to do with your position. It could be somebody on defense or a special team, so they got to cut somebody and different stuff like that. So you just kind of got to weigh all those different options out in your mind and know what you want. Yeah. It's all about what you want. It's not about what nobody else wants, you know? True. So that's what I try to tell the guys that people that became in my position, guys that was I don't even say a name, like a Dalvin Cook, he was having a great career, and then I don't think he's played in 2 years, but just having conversations with guys like that, hey, man, just look at it like this.
Don't ruin your legacy.
And, it ain't even about legacy. It's about what you want. But, long as you know the situation, before you go to it, and if it works out, it works out. If it don't, then, you living with that. At the end of the day, it don't matter what, nobody else say. So,
that's true.
But this football stuff is real too, bro. That all the head stuff and getting hurt, that stuff is real too, man.
I don't get why you guys play with helmets. I don't get it. As a rugby league guy, or rugby guy, if you want to put me in that category, we see it as you just increase the circumference of your head. So you got more of a chance to kind of rock your head. I understand the helmets protect from stitches and cuts and lacerations and all that kind of stuff. I understand that, but I think it just increases the chance of...
But if we did no helmets, we wouldn't have to... If we did no helmets, there would be no pads either then, right?
True.
Pads... You can't have pads, no helmet.
You don't need pads, brother.
So nothing.
You don't need pads.
Every time we used to hit... What's these joints called? AC joints? Oh, my God.
Come feel this. Give me a hand.
Oh my! That hurts me right now. My AC joint's killing me, and I don't even play anymore. But yeah,
let's switch it up and talk about something.
And
good.
it's something we've done our whole life.
Could you play rugby?
Would I play?
Could you play in peak condition? Could you ever play? Would you ever chance your arm at it?
I'm not built for rugby.
How do you guys look at rugby?
Y'all crazy as hell. I couldn't play rugby. I wouldn't do it.
Oh, fine.
I couldn't do football. But another thing, too, it'll make kind of sense now that I kind of got done early. I hung it up a little bit earlier, too.
Yeah.
I was about to stop playing my freshman year in high school. I was about to be done with football.
No.
No, I was done.
Mentally or physically?
Oh no, both. Like I didn't try out. I didn't do the team. Like it was already in my head. I'm not playing football.
Why?
I don't know. I just got tired of it. I was playing my whole life, and then I end up going out there to ask for a ride from one of my teammates because I knew somebody. I knew they had practice. I was just doing some after school work, and I was like, I just catch a ride, and then they end up talking me back into playing again. But I had stopped, so those. I mean, it kind of like makes sense now that I think about it. Like me getting done.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah, it's like it's not that it was like I didn't bleed and love it or it didn't work for it. It's just I don't know. Yeah.
Are you coming to Melbourne? September 17?
September 11th.
Let me go.
September 17th is the.
Joseph, you will cut that out, won't you?
Yeah.
Yes, he will. September 11, Melbourne.
September 11th,
taking on the 49ers.
MCG.
Are you going?
Yeah, what's the game at? 10 o'clock?
Is it?
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
What? Is that because of the broadcasting, I'm assuming? Yeah.
10:35 to be exact, I think.
Well, nevertheless, it's going to be a sellout event, and
It's going to be good, though?
I think it'll be good.
7 in the morning?
I've played MCG.
10 in the morning?
Listen.
Maybe people will be more celebrating after?
Everyone will be there, like we're grateful for you guys to come down. It's the first time NFL is going to be in Australia. Well, the first time there's going to be a game in Australia. It's going to be sold out without a doubt.
We need to bring that, like, this World Cup vibe to, like, Australia with the vibes,
I agree. But, hey, listen, regardless, there's going to be 90,000 screaming fans, so...
I thought it was 100,000 there.
We'll say 100 then. Okay. Hopefully I'm one of them. I'll pick up your phone when I'm ringing.
I ain't got nothing. They told me that I can only get... It was just me, so...
But I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
You going to come down?
Allegedly, I am coming. Allegedly.
Hopefully, the Legends...
I'll be there.
Hopefully the Legends Committee can work something out. Sorry, no pressure. Well, brother, it was fun.
I got to get back, though. I wouldn't feel right if I wasn't there.
Well, if you're coming, make sure you call me. I'd love to show you around. I've got a couple of rapid-fire questions for you.
Yeah.
From the fans. From the fans, They got excited and get a drink, yeah. Take your time. Take your time. This is the fun stuff. This is the easy stuff. Best trash talker.
The best trash talker? Vontaze Burfict.
Easy. Hardest player you've ever faced on the defense? I'll rephrase that question. Hardest hit you've received?
Hardest hit, Antrell Roll, rookie year versus Chicago Bears.
Yuck. Best teammate?
Best teammate.
That's a hard one.
The best?
In your eyes?
NFL?
Yep.
Julio Jones.
Why?
Just a good dude, like, just like the same thing I was saying about like the youngins, like bringing them in, like even before like I was went to Atlanta for the year, you know, like we already kind of just built that bond, working out. Obviously, we was both able to do it at a high level, but he already had double the amount of time of him doing it at a high level, so just kind of like whatever, taking me under his wing and. Really just they showing me the ropes, but yeah, Julio was a great teammate. Aqib Talib was a great teammate. I mean that's a lot, but yeah, I'll say them two. Just OGs that understood it from off the field and on the field, like that balance. I would say. What
made him great consistently? Like how was he consistently great at what he does?
Freak of nature, but the attention to details. Like knowing when to cut it on or knowing when to cut it off, like. Most people think it's
0 to
fast,
100,
bang, like all the time. It's mind games. It's playing in the different routes, doing different things, making the defense like an illusion that you're gonna do this, or maybe I'm gonna run this route this certain way this first quarter and the second quarter. But guy like him, it's just really too much you can do. You just throw the ball up there and just give it to that. And then Aqib Talib, OG came from Denver Broncos. Obviously, spent time in Tampa, New England, Denver, and really brought the team together. I would say, from the camaraderie standpoint of offense, defense, and just doing stuff off the field.
I respect that. How big's the playbook, man?
Playbook can be pretty crazy.
Don't tell me you memorize all of it.
If it took me like a week, I could like remember it, but. I mean, just from like a 2-minute offense standpoint, it's like 30 plays just in that. Just like fast-paced stuff. But it's pretty big. But once, like the off-season is the hard time because you're just installing everything.
Yeah, of course.
And then sometimes, too, you're just like, man, we're not even going to run this in the game.
Yeah.
I think that's what was a big thing with the Rams is like being able to see those things and then incorporate it during the season. But once you get to the season, it kind of shrinks. You playing 2 teams twice in your division, right? So you played Seattle twice, Arizona twice, and San Francisco. So you kind of know what you're expecting there.
Yep.
And then everybody else. It's a copycat league. Same coordinators. They might have been under someone that was, with one team, and then they get fired to go to the next team. So it's like the same people you've been pretty much playing with.
Team you hated playing against?
Oh, say that again?
Team you hated playing against?
Team I hated? Like actually hated from a performance standpoint, or like I hated them?
Hated them.
Nobody really in the NFL. Maybe
England?
Seahawks. Maybe Seahawks.
Why Seahawks?
Because they were good.
Yeah,
They were actually winners. Yeah.
Can NFL players transition to be NRL players? Can you picture it happening?
Nah.
You reckon? I reckon I can.
I get what you're saying. I don't think so, though.
Can NRL players transition to be NFL players?
Yes.
What? Why?
Because y'all already have the skill set level. Like, most of y'all, everybody know how to catch, pretty much. Everybody know how to kick. Y'all already have, like, coordination. Ours is more, like, specific position-based from a standpoint. And I think I'm just thinking about, like, why would I go from playing with pads to not playing with pads? Like, why would I wear a helmet to not wear a helmet? Like, it just don't make sense for us. So I don't feel like NFL guys would, like, take that up. Maybe some guys that will, but
and I don't think the money matches.
Yeah,
up
I don't think so. And even just from like the rugby standpoint, it's not like embedded into our culture. Yeah. Now, if we had an opportunity to go play basketball, then all of us would go play basketball because we probably wanted to be basketball players. But now, if the money was lined up and it was just the great scenario, we'd be like, hell yeah, let's do it. So,
all right. Last one, cuz, and I'll get you out of here. If you could steal one rugby league skill, what would it be to add to your game when you were playing?
Well, I didn't really need kicking.
These are good questions. Far out. Were you a punt returner at any point as well? Did you return punts?
In college, I did kick return. No punt returns. I think really just like the mental toughness, honestly, like that y'all have to be like, get up and play again. Because ours is spurts, right? Like, if I get tired, I'm coming out of the game. Quarterback can't do that. That's like the only position that can't just like, I'm tired. But like, for y'all to just like,
it's grind.
It's a grind, bro. It's a grind. So just that mental. I got the mental toughness, but I think y'all mental toughness might be a little bit more than ours have to be, I would say.
What's the toughest sport?
What's the toughest sport?
NRL or NFL? It's the raging debate that will go on for years.
The toughest. When y'all season? Summertime or when?
Camp starts, say, roughly November, December. Trials start February, and then...
When is summer? What dates is summer for y'all?
Summer starts from November, December. November, December.
So y'all got, okay. Probably football, though, because it be hot out here, bro. Like... Man, if you try to go play in Miami, like New Orleans, I don't even think they be having camp in New Orleans. Like they used to go to West Virginia. Yeah. Sometimes they'll come out here, but like, bro, you go to New Orleans in August.
Oh wow. Yeah, wow. Yeah, we get the first probably 4 games of the season, but it wouldn't be as
same as us then. Yeah, same as us. It's pretty hot.
I'm gonna go say in a more diplomatic sense. I reckon that we're tough in our own way. Like, You know, I think, like you said, your bigger spurts, more explosive
Is y'all's a team, like a real team game? Because ours is like 10 people can do the right thing and one guy can mess up and that destroys the whole
Well, it can get like that. So obviously you have a attacking plan. You could probably pick out, we call them spots on the field, the weak spots. And we'll obviously have a game plan targeting those kind of guys. But we also have like a set. So, you know, you have your first, second, third, right? We have our set as well, like our 5 tackles where on the part of the field we'll get to like certain points where we're trying to manipulate the defensive line to create the overlaps and stuff like that.
Y'all have them teams too where it's just like, oh, I know we're going to win this game. Like
you can't think, but before, you can't ever think like that now.
Okay, yeah.
So I feel like if you're a consistent, strong team, like on the field that you know you're the best, but end of the day, you're always the hunted as well. So whenever the smaller teams facing the bigger teams, they're preparing extra harder. They put in more effort.
Same as us there.
So you got to break their spirit early. I find like if you're playing the lower teams, you got to break their spirit early in the game. Start fast, blow them off the park, and then they're out. But if you take them lightly, every game's hard.
Yeah, I'll just say for football, man, it's not a lot of room for error. Like it's not a lot of room for error, and
it's cutthroat.
You win, you lose. You can win 6 games in a row. You start off the season 6-0, then you lose 2 games in a row. It's uptight in the building. Everybody act like the world just ended when you literally still had the best record in the league, but it just feel like just week to week, it just could be crazy. So,
TG, brother, thanks so much for the chat, my man. It was
yes,
great
sir. No problem at all.
I know we're a bit overtime, bro, but I appreciate your time.
Oh no, y'all good, man. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm all ears. I know y'all came all the way out here from Australia, so appreciate you.
My guy, brother.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Later.